Hello all. The reason I have been away for so long is that I was a real idiot and forgot to sign up for RTSL. So Frantzypantz got in touch, firstly to check I wasn't dead, which I thought was very nice of him, and then secondly to offer a game. So we're just playing a quick 45-minute friendly, which I have in fact already rescheduled because I forgot Fruit Strike's visiting as well, and we're out to dinner. So Frantzypantz has been incredibly patient. Not only setting up the game, but also checking my status was still breathing. So here we are. So let's say hello. And since we last played, let's see, I don't have Independent Red, so let's open in Yugoslavia. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, since we last played, I've been in Morocco, so I'm glad we're Soviets because I get to show off the Moroccan flag. Hooray, hurrah! Yep. He did say he had a lot of crow puns, so he's got the murder one out the way. We'll see what else he has up his sleeve. So headline phase, I guess, lacking 442, fine. Lacking socialist governments and lacking any scoring cards. I think we go Arab-Israeli war for the 50-50, and then if we're lucky, we can flip Iran, and that keeps all our ops in our pocket as well. We finish with containment. There's no reason to do Suez. So yeah, it's got to be Arab-Israeli war. Here we go. Okay. Yep, that was a fairly obvious interplay. But we succeed. So, and with 2 and a chance to clear him out, I think we still go for Iran. It's a bit of a prosaic back and forth exchange, but we'll take it. So nuclear test ban, Arab-Israeli war, Middle East scoring has gone. And we've got EU, special relationship. 5-year plan we can hold on to in case we can pitch something for now. Containment we'll do on AR6, and we got Indo-Pac and Suez. So yes, despite being a 45, I will still try and track cards because I'm an idiot and I always forget them. So we'll see how it goes. But I think if they counter coup Iran, we have the final coup, and we see if we can give them a harder decision later on. But it's a shame they headline Middle East scoring, but it's a fairly obvious interplay. Okay, so they're instead... Oh, hello, going straight for Europe. Well, we're going to get maximum value out of Suez, so we may as well hit them with it in case they have Europe scoring. And we've still got De Gaulle to come, and we keep DEFCON at 4 for Thailand. So let's do all that stuff. I mean, it's a 3 for a 4, so I'm all right with it. It now also means we have special relationship because they're unlikely to immediately fill the UK. And of course, they now need a 4-op card for domination, which they have. But they may go Portugal. Alas, they don't. Okay, so we will use special relationship and go into West Germany. Not great, but fine. And they do well to put it in France. But then they have to respond in West Germany. And they'll need to overprotect. So they've got to sink at least 2 ops into Europe to keep plugging away. Which they have. And we may just have to give up on... Yeah, we probably have to give up on Europe here. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is pump Korea before Asia scoring. We do need to make sure we don't get Truman'd out of East Germany. Not using my summit mug, so I deserve to lose. Frantzypantz will be pleased to know. So yeah, been to Morocco and back, so it makes my USSR flag selection an excellent one. It was probably a good season to take RTSL off, actually, with everything else going on. We've moved house just down the road, but that's enough to keep us busy too. Here we go. What kind of crows always stick together? He's going for it, and he gets it good. Holy moly. That's neat. Ah. I've genuinely never heard that one in my life, which is weird and unsettling. Oh, this is tough for me because I kind of want to keep Indo-Pakistani War. Well, having not developed in the middle regions, we can 5-year plan away CIA unless they event Fidel. I'm going to break all the rules and we'll do that with the China card. And if they play into Pakistan, we have Indo-Pakistani War. This is like, it's not good, but that's my style, isn't it? Not good play, especially as I'm rusty as hell. But with DEFCON at 3, if they play into Thailand, we can just hold DEFCON up. Wow. So they had 1, 2, 3. They had four of the 4 op cards. All right, we'll go with Indo-Pakistani War. Boo. So they do want to bring DEFCON down to keep Thailand safe. But we are in a bad way. Dominated in Europe. Given up the China card. Yeah, it's not looking good. Oh, and he gets me out of Iraq as well. Just absolutely living the dream. We didn't get CIA, which is fine, but obviously we also have D-Style, so we do need to think about how we play that. But I think with Middle East already scored, it's got to be 5-year. It's a 5-year plan. Socialist governments, right? Yeah, and with no risk of defectors. Blockade NASA. We got NORAD. Olympic Games. That's us. Zero treatment for my stuck and cover. Oh, after all that talk, I didn't overprotect. Yeah, wow, that could have gone badly for me. I expect the captured Nazi here. Ooh, dropping DEFCON again. No war cards for us, that's a shame. So we will tap Pakistan, threaten India. This is going to be a nice quick game, I think. That is not necessarily a bad thing, because these disastrous and diabolical games have not been plaguing your YouTube feed for a while. So, slash Twitch feed, hello to those watching on a 15-minute delay. Although they're not suffering it yet, it'll be another 5 minutes before they have to start watching me screw this up. Oh, well, it's nice of them to hand the China card back, but of course the end result will be being dominated, so that's not good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, what, 2. It seems like a real waste of D-Style to like not get dominated in Asia, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm going to space NORAD. And that fails as well. So I expect to see Asia and Europe scoring in fairly quick succession. We'll... Oh well, we got lucky, I guess. There is Yeah. I mean, that probably means they've got... probably means that they have got Europe scoring. And there are still an awful lot of 3-up cards. Comicon de Gaulle and Warsaw Pact are still in the deck, so we're not going to blockade just yet. We will event NASA. Oh, good. So no CIA either. Mm-hmm. Not sure we've got a leg to stand on there. AR4. 4, 5, 6. We're going to have to do D-Style at some point, aren't we? Yep, fair enough. Do I have ops to give away? Way! 1, 2, 3. And... We can take one out of Afghanistan for now. We want to be greedy. So we go Chile, Venezuela, Nigeria, and Angola. And now we get to find out the answer to that pun. So, there is very little way back from this, methinks. It's going to be a bit of a struggle. So we will gamble on holding 5-year plan because there are 2 cards we need to punt. And there goes Remain Identification, of course. Very good, very good. So, we're going to keep Blockade in the deck. And we're going to make sure that they can't dominate in the Middle East, which again is itself a bit lame, but there we go. So we'll finish with containment, whole 5-year plan, just hope we do not get redealt CIA. Oh, we got the China card back. Shut my mouth. Everything's fine. Like in that respect. Obviously, the board's a disaster. But yeah, if we can pump one of the 2 scoring cards, or even better, obviously get de Gaulle and take France, that'd be splendid. So, we haven't seen Truma Doctrine, so we really, really, really are protecting East Germany this time. There is also Vietnam Revolt's China card flip Thailand, but that does leave DEFCON wide open. There you go. All along. And they overprotect Thailand. Very clever. So we will go overprotect and Austria. And now we finish with containment, and we will take Libya and Syria to make sure they can't dominate the Middle East as well. Syria's overkill, right? Because if they take Saudi, it's still 3-all. Yeah. Disregard. So we will go... Oh, yep. And then we'll go containment, take Libya, and then pop another 1 in Brazil before realigns happen. That's better. So, all in all, not a good couple of turns. But there's a few more turns to go wrong as well. So let's see how it all shakes out. Asia, Europe, Catch Nazi, Union, Intervention, Truman, Kieran 5 Decall. Fidel's still in the deck. Oh, there's Truman. And, goes into Columbia. Very neat. So we can pitch Asia with 5-year. Captured Nazis probably the headline. Although they've got Europe scoring, don't they? So De Gaulle, China card. Yeah, De Gaulle is definitely the headline. And they've got Decol. And Korean War. And Vietnam Revolts. And Cambridge 5 Infidel. Yeah. Wow, it's a red old hand. Special relationship. So drop De Gaulle, reshuffle, special relationship drops, and we got NORAD and Independent Reds in the reshuffle. NORAD, Independent Reds. Now, frustratingly, that stops France being taken. So I guess we just have to have a coup. But if we have a coup, they can play into Colombia. Now, if we UN intervention NORAD, we 5-year plan energy scoring have to use a China card later on anyway. So no better off in that respect. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all right. We'll go UN intervention on NORAD. We will take Venezuela and we'll put 2 in France and we'll let them decide what they're doing. So they've got 7 cards. 6 of them are 2 ops or lower. And they can't use Cambridge 5 before dropping Europe scoring. Okay, cool. That's fine for them, but we do get to take France, and that also means we dominate. So that's fun, especially as they hold Europe scoring. Can't use independent Reds, of course. Nice, come on, be good. Boo! That's very neat by them. But we will go China card to Turkey. 3, 4, and that means 5-year plan Asia scoring's back in play. Yeah, this is reckless, 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 reckless. But I'll do it and I'll love it. Well, there's a turnaround of fortune. So now we event capture Nazi, space independent Reds, and then 5-year Asia scoring. It cost us the China card, which is not necessarily a great trade. And we're very, very Voice of America-able. But, you know, it's what it is. Indy Reds go off to space. Ooh, okay, fair enough. I mean, I could always use it, but I don't want to give up Romania that easily. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So with 5-year plan, we want to put a 3rd in Venezuela and 1 in Brazil to protect against brush war and Voice of America. Okay. So they've got decol on Vietnam revolts, right? Fine. Resolve event first. Pitch A's scoring. And we will go 1 Venezuela, 1 Brazil, and one France to protect against Truman Doctrine, although Asia is in a parlous state. But it has just scored, so that's what it is. But it's going to be a tough climb back, knowing Sadat's coming out. It could be a lot worse. The card scoring timing really lined up nicely for me. And undeservedly so. That's fine for access too. Could be better, could be worse. Zaire and Panama. That makes sense. So, I think Hunter's fine. Drops DEFCON, can pitch Africa scoring in round 1. Yeah. And if we can flip Panama, Mexico flip Panama with Hunter, we're looking really good. And if they drop South America scoring in the headline, we can then change plans. So let's go with that. So Willie and OPEC. OPEC and Willie. Quagmire, Africa scoring. Middle East scoring, which we need to get out before Sadat. OAS, NATO. Cuban Missile Crisis. Yep. Ooh. Excellent. I don't think I know this one. Oh, duck and cover. Very neat. So instead, we'll go to Mexico, coup Colombia, because we want to drop Africa scoring in the headline. Okay, so they're going to have to be a little bit worried about South America if they're not holding it. But in the meantime, special relationship has gone, so we can always use NATO, but we don't have to use NATO. If we don't use NATO, brush war in Italy is still viable, and blockade's still in the deck. Africa's scoring's gone, and they ducked and covered. So we want to hold OAS. So spacing NATO is an option, but it seems like a spectacular waste of ops. So yeah, Rama Jamma Mexico. So we will go recover Mexico and let's. Ooh, do we want to? I don't think we want to fight in the Middle East. So let's just overprotect Mexico. And they can try and go for Cuba next. Well, that's a shame. So we will absolutely, positively, definitely retake Brazil. And we don't have Millops yet. OPEC's almost worth it for 3 VP. But we need to ditch Middle East scoring and accept the fact we're not going to get Millops, which is fine. We may have to trigger NATO to take Chile and Argentina if they play into Uruguay. Yep. Yeah, let's not cover NATO for now, moving to Argentina. Shame about NATO and about my ability to zoom, but there we go. Let's see. I am way behind on tracking. I've used that. I've used that. They've used that. So they're still holding decol and 5 other cards. Okay. That's fine. So we'll drop Middle East scoring before it gets any worse. I think I want to event OPEC. Going for it. Ooh, nice. So we will go another one, and then we'll overprotect, I guess. With 4 in there, that makes a 2-op realign much less attractive. Yep. And they'll probably just space decol to finish the turn now. So we will event OPEC for our 3VP. And we will event OAS ideally after South and Central America have dropped. And we're hoping for brush war because the realign on a brush war on Panama after seeing ABM go is huge. That's also good for us as well. Yeah, you can go there, but by giving me Chile, liberation theology is all right. They do not have a ton of ways to drop DEFCON. Especially as I have how I learned. Although CIA is in the deck. VOA is definitely our space card. I think we kind of want to drop DEFCON with how I learned. So they can't, if they do Bear Trap, they don't get a coup. OG, however, was my summer Purge, Kitchen Debates, Shuttle Dip. Although, of course, they don't really want to Bear Trap me when they know they don't know anything. Shut my mouth. We can purge them, or we can... Oh, hello. Alright, we can go Voice America, we can go Purge, or we can go Libthy, but Libthy feels a little bit lame. So let's do How I Learned. CRG, okay, so we can recover that in theory as well. Yeah, okay, so we'll go to DEFCON 2. And we will use Purge before Missile MV to take Argentina, take Nigeria, and we will cover Central America as well. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Right, Purge is gone, How I Learned is gone, and they colonial rearguards did. So Space Voice America, definitely. May want to event Liberation Theology, but may not want to. We do want to use Kitchen Debates before it triggers. Oh, hello. Looks like he'll be getting rid of Lonely Gunman. Oh, boo! So just South African unrest and South America scoring. But that's, you know, a lot to say just about. We'll space VOA, because if we get lucky, we can space again before they do, ideally. I'm down with spacing shelter diplomacy. Well, we can only hope they picked up Lone Gunman. Oh, good old Camp David. Yeah, so I am going to space shuttle diplomacy as well. Oh, yeah, I can't space 2 cards. Moron. So, I will play into Jordan. Now, I'll use a 2-op card. I'm going to make him have Sadat. Not yet. Oof. Where have I put Liberation Theology? Didn't even put it in my hand. What an idiot. Defect is gone. Yeah, that's fine. I've caught up with their cards. AFP. Fine, fine, fine. So, yeah, going big on the Haiti realigns. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, well, we will have a go at realigning Haiti. Yay! Obviously, it creates another problem for us, but there are a lot of problems in this world, and I will not consign myself to fighting all of them. Oh ho! What else do you get? Do you get Central America and Lone Gunman? Because that would be really sad. No, we did all right. Portuguese Empire crumbles, and Indo-Pakistani War. Bonus. So AR6, we can just jab Panama and put another one in El Salvador. Make it as difficult as possible. I mean, they can't have the coup on Haiti at this point. And thanks to that other one, even if they take Panama and coup Haiti AR7, we might still be able to drop Central America in the headline. And I guess we'll finish with Summit 1 in Saudi, which is a bit lame, but it'll do. Missile MV. Yaha. Where'd the other one go? Burma. Yeah, so getting ready for the Grand Slam in Southeast Asia. We'll pop one in Saudi. Not great, not bad. They've still got Decol and one other card. What is that one other card? Or are they going to space Decol? There's still a hope we get Brush War, Brush Panama, and drop Central America scoring in the headline before any Cuban realign, and they don't even go for it anyway with 4 ops. What are they doing instead? Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, that will make sense. Ugh. So alas and alack, no Brush War. And we got dealt grain sales. Socialist governments is probably fine, but Muslim Rev is even better, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, none of them are scoring cards, but they are still fun and troublesome. Bear Trap, Grain Sales. Oh yeah, so that's still in the deck, so I guess that's another reason we kind of want to Muslim Rev them. Flower Power Lone Gunman, John Paul, shame about Lone Gunman, and shame about John Paul because you may have to event it. Bear Trap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the last one? Salt. Alright, I think Muslim Rev is fine. Panama Canal returned. Yeah, that's fine. It's annoying, but not insurmountable. And do we still want an attempted coup on Panama? I mean, Africa's bad, but we can... Yeah, I think let's just go Panama. Let's go big on the unscored regions. 5 or 6. Be lucky. Yay! We got lucky! Right, overprotect South America and Central America regions, and then OAS at some point. Goes for the points, which is savvy. Yep, well done. Okay. So we will take Iraq to move into. Oh no, to God, Muppet. Take Iran and pop 1 in Iraq as well. And if they don't realign us out of Nigeria, we can go Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria as well. But I also want to be spacing grain sales at some point. Uh-huh. All right. So we will definitely take Saudi, and we can threaten Israel, knowing that Egypt's going to flip. Yeah. Need to put 1 in Poland before John Paul. Truman's still in the deck. Must remember that. You two, yeah, fine. Oh man, Brush War's still in the deck. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Fine. Can't be helped. Yep. Okay. We'll space grain sales at this point. Fine. Could try and hold it through the reshuffle, but I'm unconvinced. Lone Gunman into Poland, freeing up those 2 ops to do something else with. I really want them to hold Central America scoring, because OAS is going to be a real kick in the nads. Alright. Asia's already kind of fundamentally stuffed, so I'm not going to rush to protect North Korea. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I think we are going to shore up against OAS. Man, another 4-op card. Ooh, big coup. Man, OAS. I think we have to assume they don't have Central America scoring, having just done that. So we will event OAS and try and repair as much as possible. If they jam 2 in Cuba, we can still repair it. Venezuela looks best for them, but obviously I think 2 in Brazil makes the most sense, doesn't it? Yeah, so we'll just put 1 in Brazil. And we'll make him have it for Mexico. Yep, that had to happen. Be lucky. Oh, be lucky! Yeah, we got lucky! And we got Brush War as well. Nice. That turned out really well. Being dealt CIA is a big problem, especially if they have hand-shortening stuff. But knowing that... So they've got Southeast Asia scoring. They've used those. I've not been paying attention. Got nuclear subs. Lads. They got arms race. We got Brush War. They got Brezhnev and we will bury you. And Truman Doctrine. Did we get blockade? No. So I make them for decol, Southeast Asia scoring, nuclear subs, arms race, Brezhnev, we will bury you, Truman, blockade. That's the reshuffle, but shuttle diplomacy is still in play. So I was redealt nuclear test ban and Portuguese Empire. Headline. Is a tough one. Brush War? What are they going to do? Nuclear subs, arms race, Truman, Brezhnev, we will bury 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So unless they were dealt something really good, Southeast Asia scoring? Oh, this is a tough one. Che at some point to cover Nigeria, but I think we start with Brush War because we wanna fix Brazil to some extent before dropping Central America scoring. CIA is a problem as well. So do we decult South nuclear subs arms race? Okay, we're gonna bank on the assumption they did not get dealt defectors as their last card. Ooh, ABM, very nice. So if they coup Panama or Mexico, they do not level up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think they can't actually, in inverted commas, deal with Central America. All they can do is they can put all the ops into Cuba, which reduces it to domination. Okay, that could have gone worse. So maybe they'll coup Nigeria, or they'll keep DEFCON up at 4. But we'll be playing CIA anyway. I think I'm okay with that interaction as it went. Obviously, it's kind of tragic, but there we go. Yeah, that's what I'd have done. DEFCON is 4. Let's get rid of CIA while we can. And bear traps are space cards, and if they space first, we can one small step. I think we could be in worse shape here. Could definitely be in worse shape. And if they play influence, we will play influence, so we get the last coup. But if they coup, guess I have to make a judgment call. They do. Let's coup it back. All right, well, honours shared. If they go into Brazil, we do have brush war. Although we may want to brush somewhere else. This game is actually going far better than I thought it would. Yuh. Do we want to... South America's fine for now. So what we probably want to do is protect Nigeria first. They use Marshall Plan again. They've had Marshall Plan 3 times this game. Southeast Asia scoring is going to be really bad for us. Very sensible. But we will take Israel. So they've got Decol, Southeast Asia, Nuclear Subs, Brezhnev Doctrine, We Will Bury You, Truman, and Blockade. So they can blockade away with We Will Bury You. No problem there. But if they space Decol, we've still got one small step. Yeah, that's great for them. Kapow. I'm wondering if the 50-50 brush on Angola is better. Given the chance it gives us to realign Zaire. We already dominate South America. Or the 50-50 on Pakistan. Shutter diplomacy is in play, of course. Should we do Pakistan? Pakistan or Africa? I guess the issue with taking Angola is they can play into South Africa and threaten their own realign. If they go to South Africa, 1 Zimbabwe. Although I do need to look at what they have. They don't have any 3-up cards they can use. But we're not going to get a better chance on Pakistan, probably. Let's give it a go. Woo! So Africa remains a problem. Whittling themselves down there. We can just tap Brazil and force them to go back in. So they now have to use Truman or blockade. Decor Brezhnev, Wheelberry, Truman, and blockade. I suspect they'll just tap Brazil again. Just put Truman or blockade in. That's assuming I did count properly. Oh yeah, I didn't because they've got 4 bleeding cards. What went in the previous turns? Because it might actually be relevant. Should I use Siri? I suspect it's Truman in the absence of any other information. There's blockade. Blockade Brezhnev. Well, now I'm confused. Because that leaves them with "We will bury you." Unless I've missed something. Oh well. We will tap Brazil again. I mean, it's going to be a struggle to win from here, I think. But did they space decol at some point? Is that it? Uh, 5. Empathy, Shutter Dip, Kitchen Debates, Olympic Games, Voice America. I don't know. I don't bloody know. We'll find out in a second. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll do that. Is it decol or we will bury you? Or will you hold it and use the China card? It's 5-year plan. So they're clearly still in the deck, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I got bear trapped by a neat 5-year plan. Very good. So I want to drop DEFCON in the headline. And I have no way of doing it. But we can do Muslim Revolution followed by Middle East scoring. That's fine. Nissan. Ooh, hello. That's not good for us. NORAD Alliance for Progress. Alliance NURAD. Just trying to work out what's the worst. Puppet governments is less bad at this point than it is. East European unrest is terrible in late war. This is not a good hand for us at all. But having Middle East scoring is nice. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nixon, Formosa, right. So I think puppet governments. Puppet governments remains bad in this situation, yeah. So let's do that. Please come out. Oh man. So next up is Nixon. Well, let's hope they get greedy outside of the Middle East. Yep, good. Okay, well, that's good. Nixon, come on. Yay! Right, now let's hope they fail a coup. And we can score a presence-less Middle East. They might go Venezuela, he says wistfully. Great. Good result. That went pretty well for us, all things considered. So, East European unrest. Oh man, yeah, I forgot about Poland. Dope. Oh, but they may take another coup. Okay, so we retake Poland. No, it's giving them Poland is awful here. We'll look at that in a moment. So, I mean, we are split here, right? Maybe we use US Japan and we put 2 in Venezuela and 2 in Poland. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. We will use US-Japan, and we will put 3 in Venezuela and 1 in Poland. Okay, I mean, that's fine. With Asia God, we still can't risk Formosa resolution. But we will retake Poland, and we may as well retake Chile. Giving up a whole VP in the process. Okay, so we'll counter coup here. We get our Milops as well. Oh, well, that's a bit tragic. All right. We're going to space Formosa resolution because we can mostly repair East European unrest. Ray guns, bombs, Libya has gone. Okay. Well, we might get a counter coup here. Unbelievable. It's pretty late in the day for NORAD. Oh no, I need a coup, don't I? Yes, I will coup with NORAD. And we'll go Uruguay. Nice. That's how you do it. Well, they should still play Colombia. But if they can't stop us getting a coup off in South America, we're in good shape. Oh, ouch. All right, come on, War Games. Let's get an unfair victory. Alas, no. But we do have Hunter. I think we want to get DEFCON down. Indo-Pakistani War was fine. Ooh, Colonial Regard. Yeah, so we go Hunter because we want to drop DEFCON so we can try and repair Colonial Regard. NORAD went, and we get DEFCON down. US Japan's gone. East European unrest is in hand. Kitchen debates. Didn't get grain sales, which is good. Special relationship with NATO in. Can break the UK. We want to get Star Wars off before, but one small step's out the deck. Cambridge 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 8th is Ortega. That's a shame for us, but there we go. Right, Africa is a total disaster, but that's life. We'll coup Brazil. It fails, which is unfortunate. But we will put 2 in Nigeria. If they want Brazil, we can realign them. Yep. So special relationship break the UK. Space 1 of East European and North Sea oil. Indo-Pakistani war for Milops and the chance to flip India on a 2/3. Okay. Well, we're going to realign the hell out of Brazil. Right? Yeah, probably not going to get another chance to do it. One. It does force them to respond. And they used U2 incident. Ooh, hello. Oh, well, that's fine for us. We'll realign again. Excellent. One more. Oh, boo! Give with one hand, take away with the other. Interesting. They really want to go for it, don't they? Okay, well, we have to do some other things. I mean, if they've got Europe scoring now, that puts the wind up them. And it also makes them afraid we have it. Oh well, they've got an easy fix. We will now do Indo-Pakistani War for Milops. Be lucky. Whee! Right, 50-50. Brilliant. I guess we overprotect Poland. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, we'll overprotect Poland. Let's actually maybe we want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I think we want to overprotect North Korea, and then if they China card jam South Korea, we get the China card back before Lone Gunman has been removed from the deck. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't do a ton, does it? So we will go Jordan and Israel, because they can always take Egypt. And we remove a piece of adjacency. Well, I was not happy about the game at turn 2, but with CIA gone, grain sales is still in the deck, so, and tear down this wall, and there's still a chance for us to lose by DEFCON. So let's not get too excited. Yeah. Socialist governments into Europe scoring? That looks alright, especially with defectors. Yeah. Let's see if we can get over the top. Holding Africa scoring, I think we can win here. And we're holding tear down this wall, so yeah. That is hopefully our gambit. Grain sales, Cal. Well, they get 2 VP for that, don't they? We can't drop DEFCON 2. So yeah, I think we still go socialist governments into Europe scoring. Oof. You're a DEFCON at 2. Yep, for sure. And then a 50-50 Iran Iraq war for the win. We're spacing tear down this wall. We can't get ahead of Africa scoring for sure. And we regrettably aren't on a VP space, but there we go, such is life. SocGov. AWACS? Oh no, Purge, of course. Oh, I now can't space tear down this wall. That's neat. Can still have Iran-Iraq war, though. OPEC. Pershing. What did they pitch with Ladakh? OPEC, yeah, neat. At this point, we'll take that chance. Let's try and go for our win. Oh, ouch. Well, with Voice of America and Africa scoring still to come, this isn't over yet. That's what AWACS. I need to start. Cal's gone. AWACS terrorism's gone. Iran-Iraq war's obviously gone because I just used it and failed. Ladak's gone. OPEC got pitched. Ooh. That's neat for me. So let's use defectors and have a +2 realign on Brazil. Ha! Still looking to get... Oh no, this is round 10. I'm an idiot. So I guess the question is, with Africa scoring and Voice of America, will I lose? Let's drop Africa scoring. So I guess we event Voice of America AR6 and then repair with AWACS. This is going to be a close game. All thanks to that really, really neat missile envy on Purge. So Central America's safe. South America can't get a lot worse. Voice of America into Libya is problematic. Yeah, okay, so we will definitely drop one in Cuba. I'm glad we didn't lose Libya there, frankly. That's a nice VP for us. Alright. I'm not going to dwell on this overly. Let's level that up and see how you do. That game went surprisingly well after turn 2. And if I lose now, I'm kind of at peace with it, frankly. he has to break. Yeah, he's just got too much to do with 4 ops, right? Can't dominate Europe. Can easily break the Middle East. Can't break South America. Can't dominate Asia. Yeah, so I think I've got him. Like he's got too much to do. The best he can do is turn this to domination and remove domination from here. But then he's not got 13 VP out of Africa. So yeah, I think I've got him. Blimey. Whoever would have thought, given how badly that game started. Yeah. Goodness gracious me. And we get a VP for the China card, yeah? So, good game, good game. So yeah, Fruit Strikes with me and Frantzypantz very obligingly changed our game, which was supposed to be starting in 50 minutes, but we're going out for dinner instead. So, well, a lucky win, but another one I'll take. So thanks a lot. I'm not sure when I'll see you again, but if anyone else wants to play friendly, drop me a line and we'll sort something out. I'll obviously be back for Itzel and Rutzel 2024B. I'll just actually be more organised about signing up. But yeah, thanks for coming, and I will see you again soon. But until then, goodbye for now.